As you may have heard, the Eurovision was cancelled this year, but we weren't entirely without a contest. On November 29th, we had the Junior Eurovision.
Welcome to Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2020, and here are this year's superheroes!
Now, I tuned in to this year's show, the 18th edition, totally blind, having never seen it before. I was purely curious as to how a COVID-era, socially distanced song contest would work. I thought, how in these strange times are they going to do it? How are they going to bring this contest to our screen? And it turns out the answer is incredibly well. It was fantastic.
Despite the challenges, we won't stop the music.
And when you see the fantastic performances coming up, you'll know why.
It genuinely felt just like any other contest, albeit with a few minor differences. For one, the flag parade was virtual. There were clips of each participant giving well wishes to the contest.
Welcome to this year's participants, Belarus!
The green room was done in a Zoom-like video call, with each contestant calling in from their own country.
All of our amazing artists live from all over Europe and Kazakhstan. Here they are,
Hi
all together.
guys!
And interval acts use a mixture of in-studio performances and green screen footage to make it seem as though all the participants were together. It was actually very creative. I was really quite impressed. And of course, the big elephant in the room, the songs themselves were pre-recorded, purely as a safety measure. But honestly, that didn't affect the competition in the slightest. 3 of the contestants travelled to Warsaw, where it was being held, to film their songs, whilst the rest all filmed it in TV studios in their own countries. They all worked to the same technical specifications and stage design, and it really did create a seamless experience. Watching along, not knowing the context, you would honestly think they'd all been performed in the same space. And I think a lot of the credit for that ought to go to all the broadcasters involved and the EBU themselves. They really did produce a spectacular show under the circumstances.
TVP Studios in Warsaw, Poland have found a way to unite us all again, and from the EBU and the Eurovision family, we're very grateful for that.
In terms of the music, there really wasn't anything that I didn't like. There was some amazing talent on offer from all 12 participants. It was honestly hard to pick just 3 for my vote. It's just crazy to think that these kids, these young performers, are just so stupidly talented.
Today we have 12 great songs lined up, so how do we decide who wins?
In the end though, I casted my votes for Germany, Belarus and France. It was Germany's first entrance in the show, and their participant, Susan, put on just the most spectacular performance.
You gotta stand up and help me, please. I'm on my knees, thank you. Just stop.
They came last overall, which I thought was a real big shame. It was such a powerful and emotional song. It honestly reminded me of the sort of thing you would see at the actual Eurovision. That girl has so much talent. I really hope she's got a good future ahead of her. I also absolutely loved Belarus. Arena's performance of Aliens just blew me away. And again, for someone so young, she had so much stage presence. Her voice was so ridiculously powerful. I was just mesmerised for all 3 minutes of her song. And just like the German entry, unless you knew, you really wouldn't know that it was a junior Eurovision song. It was phenomenal. But of course, it was France that took home the crown. Valentina with the song J'imagine. Which was just one big ball of energy and fun and excitement and happiness. It was exactly what we needed after the year that we've had. I was just grinning from ear to ear the whole time she was on stage. She's just the most fun, the most happy person I think I've ever known. And to see her win, to see France winning a Eurovision thing, was utterly utterly incredible. I always root for France at the main show, and then they always do kind of just okay. So to see Valentina take home the crown for them for the first time in, I think, 30 odd years was just fantastic.
Till the end of your life, you'll remember that very moment, so capture it in your heart.
And it wasn't just the winning song that I loved either. The whole 2-hour show was just amazing. And maybe it's because we didn't have the actual Eurovision this year, so I'm clinging on to anything with the word Eurovision in the title. But it was just so much fun. I just loved every single second of it. It was honestly just so lovely to be able to end this year with a little bit of Eurovision goodness. This year of COVID and social distancing and self-isolation, this really tough year that we've had. It was just nice to be able to spend 2 hours with the Eurovision family. It was amazing.
And remember, together, we move the world!
What about you, humble viewer? What do you make of Valentina's winning song? Was she a worthy winner, or did you want one of the other 11 acts to take home the crown instead? Let me know down below in the comments. And as always, if you did like this one, please don't forget to leave it a thumbs up and click subscribe for more. I made loads of videos about all things Eurovision, including reviews of the Netflix movie and Europe Shine a Light that I just know you're gonna love. And if you do want to keep watching more, just click the links on screen now. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye.